Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the famous Eden Gardens. You join us for this T20 match between India and Sri Lanka. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play.
Thanks, Alison. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
The right call here, I'd say.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Bold, stunning delivery.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
An effort ball and call for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Power and precision in that shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. They've gone up here.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Bowling fielders look really confident. Beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Some adjustments to the field. Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Finally won't stop that.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka 20 for 2.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Doesn't beat the infield. Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Got that away nicely. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
End of the over. Sri Lanka 27 for 2.
Might look to go big again here.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Pandya watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 9 runs added there. Sri Lanka, 36 for 2.
Well, it's been crisp, elegant, easy shot making so far. Plenty of runs and plenty more if they keep it up.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Gets that away.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Pandya shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 47 for 2. Bumrah from the pavilion end. Jadeja, the left armour, is the new bowler from the pavilion end.
The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotation.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good shot, a beauty.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. That's the end of the power play. Time for some fielding changes. Was quick onto that in the infield. Cuts that off well in the infield. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
How will the bowler respond?
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka 64 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish. Going with a more defensive field.
Jadeja coming back into the attack.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Jadeja over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that's beautifully struck, right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the path. Patel, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the high court end. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg.
Going with a more defensive field.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edge edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's the over. Sri Lanka are 78 for 2. Jadeja from the pavilion end. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicely played. Goes over the top with that shot. Edged, unplayable. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
No, terrible shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over, 10 off it. Sri Lanka are 95 for 2.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. Can he come back with a dot ball?
And a brilliant take by the keeper. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4 surely. The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. That's a confident appeal. Whacked away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka 106 for 4. Patel from the high court end. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Can he get the 50? Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Perfectly timed. Couldn't get it through the field. Over, Sri Lanka 115 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Pandya back into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
They've gone up here.
And the departing batsman for the batting team.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 7.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? End of the over, 7 off it. Sri Lanka 122 for 5. Shami coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Three runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 125 for 6. Pandya from the pavilion end. Silva has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Amazing delivery. That's a confident appeal. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Edge, but it drops safely. Everyone's gone up. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. 9 off it. Sri Lanka are 144 for 6. Patel, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Great work in the deep, saved a certain boundary. Swept away but finds the fielder. End of the over, 10 off it. Sri Lanka, 154 for 6.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Bowl, stunning delivery.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure a few more runs would have been better, but this has been a good innings.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Lovely cover drive, which straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. Sri Lanka are 155 for 7. Sharmi coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Good fielding out in the boundary. Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. And that's the end of the innings. India have been set a target of 161 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. First ball.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Tried to go over, but it's gone straight to backward point.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Misses everything. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Bang, sent back over the bowler's head. Mid-off and mid-on can only watch as that ball sails into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
How easy was that? A pickup drive all the way for 6.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Sampson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh wow, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
straight to the fielder. Beats the field with a great shot.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. There's a chance if it hits. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. End of the over, 5 off it. India are 82 for 1.
5 gone and the ball's been disappearing a lot. 2 and over the boundary so far. Going at 12 plus and over. This chase is off to a fantastic start.
Drilled that one away.
Just perfection. Magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that. Racing away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist. Another run out to the boundary.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Just open the face of the bat really well through the infield. That'll be 4 more.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Three extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the high court end. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. And the keeper takes it. That's great bowling. Out! What a screamer.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Smacks that away through the gap.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nice shot, straight to gully. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing, that could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. 6 more. The way she goes into the crowd, it's a big maximum as well.
Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that.
Out, straight to deep long on. Didn't have to move at all for that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Trouble. Great shot through the gap. thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Nicked it. Yeah, they've gone uphill. There's no debate about that one. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Brilliant diving stop. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Gets that away. End of the over, India 152 for 5.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the field with a great shot. Gone. Straight for long on, and it's a pretty regulation catch in the end. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, great shot.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Thank you very much for joining us. Remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result